it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We are back. Well, yeah, we're looking at some more Eastern Era. Okay, yeah, I got the heck out of there from that episode. I literally recorded for 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. And out of that, I got a 15-minute review. It sucked. I was hoping I could get like maybe 2 episodes out of an hour and a half's worth of footage. But yeah, completely destroyed my audio track. I don't know whether it's my mic equipment or whether like the acceleration in this game is off. I mean, it's not down to them to ensure compatibility to mics. Anyway, let's get in. Instead of continuing or looking at a new game or whatever, we're actually going to go and we are going to scroll. I think it's probably all right at the autosave, but I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Look, Chung Fearless. I've been playing this game. I've got 8 disciples. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look to see. 12 hours I've been playing, man. Let's have a look around a kind of mature colony and see how we're getting on from here. I mean, this is pretty much at the end of the demo where we're at the kind of denouement of, we're not going to get too much gameplay out of this demo. I mean, there are a couple of bits and bobs you can do, but they're kind of relying on whether you get like a spawn or not. Like some people are like attacking this gear dragon. There's a gear dragon that hangs around, but I haven't seen the gear dragon. I'm going to just quickly put a pause on and we're going to have a quick look around my... Why can't I... Oh, yeah, there you go. Sorry. That's right mouse click. Okay, this is a slightly more mature, still not a founded sect, but we have some good stuff. What I would say to the devs as well, I think, is have a mini-map. Just have a mini-map. All of these kind of colony sim management games have a mini-map. So they should have a mini-map. But anyway, here you go. It looks a bit like what we were doing before. I've been approaching the colony in pretty much the same way every time I play. Is like I pop down the shelters, we get doing some stuff there. We've got the arena, which is something you should get up pretty fast. I've got 2 arenas because you can only have 5 guys. Something I wanted to show off but obviously couldn't because my mic track was blasted is these 2 buttons here, the activities and the schedule. This is pretty important, and this is like your Dwarf Fortress, Dwarf Doctor. It used to be called Dwarf Doctor, and once we click in you can see, I mean, they handle it in a slightly different way. You can either set it to simple, this is off, but you can either set it to on or off. There you go. That's what it looks like if it's simple and you're just like a binary, like 1s and 0s. That should turn back. I think there might still be some... That shows on, simple priorities on, but it's allowing me. Yeah, I think there is some kind of bug in this system. And yeah, if you've ever used a pre-commercial version of Dwarf Fortress, I'm hoping you know what I'm talking about if I say Dwarf Doctor. This is how we used to play Dwarf Fortress back before they released the commercial version of Dwarf Fortress, you used to have to go in, and even before that, you had to use the Dwarf Fortress interface, which was all like non UI. This is a GUI. This is a graphical user face, or UI. I think some YouTubers call it, but they're wrong. It's a UI. It's a GUI and a UI. So there you go. So yeah, this is how you manage your guys doing the various tasks. You can see along the top. They extinguish a fire. I've never seen a fire, but probably be in the full game. Rescue some ill people, heal some ill people, recover some ill people. You can tame. I've not got any tamers. I think maybe taming isn't implemented. Or did I just turn it off maybe? No, I can't turn it on. Oh well. Yeah, okay. And yeah, fire extinguishing seems to be not available either. And you can set the priorities with the smaller numbers being higher up the priority. So Chin Kwai, he comes along, he moves along, his like AI moves along from left to right, and it sees that he wants to cut down trees. Then it continues along from left to right. Then he forges, then he tailors. Then he does artwork, which also seems to be not implemented. He just crafting. This is all set at 3 because I just want him to be cutting trees, really. And each of your dwarfs, has a track, and it's up to you to decide. It can be a little bit of a pain in the nuts to like fiddle around with this stuff, but it's one of those things. I don't even like it all that much, but like, what it's like either that or nothing. We can set the roofs as well. We can see here that I have built some basic bedrooms here. We'll get rid of the roofs. Yeah, okay. So that I think is bugged as well. But this is the basic bedrooms, really. So my sect leader, I'm going to set it going just so we can, because it's the middle of the night here. And then each guy, each of my, oh, whoa, what the smeg? Wow, look at that. Wow. I think they've changed the graphic here. That's brilliant. The devs are making updates to the demo, which is pretty cool. So yeah, they are doing that. I've set up a bunch of different farm plots as well. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to show off was the schedule. So again, this is what would have been covered in Dwarf Doctor, and then obviously before Dwarf Doctor. I never actually played Dwarf Fortress before Dwarf Doctor, so I'm a bit of a fraud, if you see what I mean. Like, I only remember Dwarf Fortress from the Dwarf Doctor days. We should be building the next set of walls I've scheduled. Yeah, look, there he goes. He's building. They're both building. Great. So yeah, hopefully we can fix these walls and get the other walls. I'm going to pause that and then build the walls and make the Mines of Moria pay for it. Maybe, I don't know. Does that work? I don't even like the Lord of the Rings, so I couldn't tell you if that joke was lore accurate. I mean, I'm happy to go into why I don't like Lord of the Rings, but nobody cares about that. Is this working? Yeah, okay. So there you go. It is best. It isn't possible really to do like gigantic buildings at the moment, I've found, because my original playthrough, I'd like put one giant building with all of their bedrooms in it, and I couldn't roof that at all. So at the moment, you're best off to make smaller rooms. It's just kind of the way Chinese culture. They do have their own method of, and I've talked about this numerous times about Chinese indie games when they have building mechanics. You kind of have to build it the way Chinese cultural buildings in the real world work. They're often built around a courtyard, if you see what I mean. So you'd have like a central courtyard, and that's just part of culture. That's part of the Chinese culture. I have talked about that numerous times on this channel when I've had like building games, Chinese indie games that involve building. And you can find out, you can just type that into like a Google search and search that out, like Chinese buildings. But they look a certain way, and you are encouraged to build them how buildings work in China and in the real world. You'll see the benefit to having this kind of system as well. But yeah, back to the schedule. You basically have the day laid out here from midnight at the top to 2300 here, and then starting again at midnight. Basically, the way you move through, I've tried to keep it so that the original schedule is pristine at the top here. And then you can go in and bust out your own schedules, and each one of your disciples can live on a different schedule. So if you wanted to set it so that you had like a kind of shift system, so some of your disciples are on guard at one time, you'd need a shift pattern, and you'd need to get like 3 or more, 2 shifts, 3 shifts, 4 shifts. It depends. But I've just got 1 shift at the moment. But also, as you're building, as your sect gets bigger, you'll be better off moving to a shift pattern anyway. But you can either schedule entertainment, and that keeps you guys happier. You are doing your activities, and activities, when it shows activities, you're on your, there you go, there's your activities. So on your schedule, if you've got it sorted so that everybody's doing their activities, they just follow this order. And yeah, I've said before, it goes from left to right, and then chooses depending on whether it's set as priority 1, priority 2, priority 3 is less so than priority 4, and you can just turn it off as well. So yeah, you're just doing like you're just getting them to do various things at various times. You want them to sleep during the night, I would say. They kind of have their evening meal here. And I've got it set so that people are doing their cultivation in the afternoon. They work on their activities in the morning. They break for lunch and have a couple of hours off. It doesn't go into the... I've talked about this on the channel before, and this is something I'm kind of not used to myself because I'm not Chinese. I worked for a Chinese company, but they didn't follow this either, just because it's outside of China, I guess. So they followed kind of Western professional culture, but Chinese culture breaks up the day not into 24 hours, but into 12 sections of 2 hours. This game doesn't do that. They break it up into the hours as per Western. So it's not completely alienating, but I have seen many Chinese indie games that use the 2-hour system. And again, if you're used to Chinese culture, you'll know what I'm talking about. And like I say, I'm not used to what I'm talking about, so I don't know what I'm talking about. It's beyond me. Yeah, one of my good friends, well, a few of my good friends were from Hong Kong during my university days, and they were like, yeah, don't try and comment on Chinese culture. You don't know what you're talking about, so keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. It's just Chinese culture. It's none of your goddamn business, man. It's none of your goddamn business. And these are my friends. They're very good friends. And they were like, yeah, no. Don't make comment on Chinese culture because it's none of your goddamn business, punk. So yeah, we've built our new shacks. Basically, I wanted to, because we're approaching winter. Yeah, there's the year there. There's the autumn. It's the beginning of autumn. And then, yeah, we've not even faced our first winter yet. But everybody's got their bedroom set up. So, okay, this is the new guy. So, yeah, I originally wanted to do 3 beds per. But then I decided to shift it to 2. And then, like, another guy joined. This guy, Yingshu, or Yingxia Liu. So I just popped her into the girls' dorm here. So all 3 of them are in here, and then she'll just get her own shack, probably when the next guy joins, maybe. But there's that, and you can also you do want to set the schedule so that cultivation, and then you do want to they cultivate in the arena, so you do want to get your arena set up nice and early as possible, and each arena can safely hold 5 guys, 5 disciples. So, because we've got 9 guys, 8 guys, sorry. That's 5 and 3, obviously. So there's that. This is pretty cool. And yeah, like I say, I haven't seen the Gear Dragon. We have had a few attacks from, there's a Jiangxi, there's a Chinese hopping vampire. Yeah, I don't know if I managed to show this off before. Look how cute he is. They're so cool. Everybody loves Chinese hopping vampires. They're amazing. Yeah, interestingly, Chinese hopping vampires are dressed like a certain type of Chinese person, which I'm not going to go into because it's Chinese culture, and I should mind my own business when it comes to Chinese culture, because I can't know, because I'm not Chinese, you see. But yeah, look at him go. He's amazing, and they're actually quite difficult to fight. Shall we try and fight this guy? He has wandered too close. Basically, I wanted to, the plan here was to look how much it regrows as well, is I wanted to keep this this whole hill clean, like clear out all of the trees. And every time I wanted to lure the attackers to this area, and then I'd shoot arrows at them, see, from the top of this hill. Because if we look over here, there's the bandit camp, and they come to attack us. What I want to do is... How many guys did I get? Keep your eye for disciples. 5. Okay, that's not too bad. Draft all 5 of them. We're going to go up here. Yeah. This guy. Draft over that. And there's the other guys there. There's 2. So is that everybody? Is that everybody drafted? Come on, guys. Yeah, look. They've got the right disturbed asleep. Disciples, man, go. God, they are so badly behaved. Okay. We can't get out the door? The fudge? What the fudge, brownie? Hey, look, this... Oh, boy. Graphical glitches. Okay. Forget them. Cancel that. Let's just grab our team here. We want to find this vampire. I think they might be stuck. So there is actually a... Oh, yee me. They have actually left it so you can respawn your guys, just because the devs have seen that there's all kind of times when people get stuck. So I think what we do is... Come on, Shudong. Let's wait for the other 2. Where are they? Is everybody there? Is that everybody? Still 6 to side. Oh boy. Let's go and attack him. Yeah, I have been training for quite some time, so it is best to... One guy did get injured. But that could be like a minor injury. But like I say, the Jiangshis are pretty powerful. So yeah, let's do something else. Let's shall we go and try and fight that tiger cub? Oh, there they go. Yeah, it all looks quite stupid. I would just play the Matchless Kungfu if I were you. The Matchless Kungfu is amazing. You can see that on my channel. Maybe I'll try and link it in the description. But you should definitely watch my LP of Matchless Kungfu and then like buy the game and play the game for yourself as well, because it's excellent. Okay, there's the tiger that's dead. Can we draw? Can we draw? Oh, we're all gonna die! Oh, yeah! That was fun. Hey, man, we've done it. Like, there's a bandit looter. It would be cool if we could, like, set up shop in the bandit camp after we've taken it. All your friends are dead, mate. Yeah, he's dead. Did we manage to get the overlord as well? There's like a tyrant and an overlord and all kinds of people. Yeah, that was easy. So, I reckon we could probably defeat the gear dragon. Let's have a look for this blasted gear dragon. See if we can see him. There's some more brown bears and they're wandering, of course. Where's the gear dragon? There he is! There's a gear dragon. There's another Jiangshi as well, and a bunch of bears. And there's the fearsome gear dragon. Should we try and beat the gear dragon as well? Usually you shouldn't control your guys for so long because they'll just start getting hungry. Yeah, look, extreme hunger. But we're just gonna destroy everything. 8 disciples. Alright, all of you will come with me. We fight that other Jiangshi if we wanted, but we don't wanna. I want to approach the dragon at the same height as he's at. I don't want to be below him. We can't get there. Ooh. So we do have to be a little bit careful when we're approaching this guy. We might get killed, but it's a video, isn't it? It's a video. Who cares? Oh yeah, this is gonna be epic. Let's fight the gear. Oh no! Let's fight the gear dragon. Where are they going? Oh, okay. Attack him! Kill it! He doesn't seem like at all bothered by us. He's just like chilling. Hey there! We got him. We're in combat. Oh my god. Yeah, he breathes fire. Awesome. Too hungry. Oh, sorry. Liu Yingxia died. How cool. You can hear his phones going off in the background. Yeah, thanks for ruining. Thanks for ruining the take. Everybody's dead. Everybody's hungry. Oh, yeah. Liangsha Liu is dead. Oh, and the dragon's dead. Awesome. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I think you get the idea. And let's play some more games. We won't do any more of this because it's just a demo. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. All right, thanks very much. Bye for now.
Black balls, my favorite.
How much are the jawbreakers?